Se ukoke 2 mensini a ewo from mountain no mu a moto a wode fa nipa de enye na wo ho efise emabu na won patamu ho no esan so wode wo ho agikuya mu nti no moto isua e na wotena edidi atrantwie enkurom yensa na ewo mansini mu a ene apepe joje ene weta enipa a wasa mansini mu no wondodo obeye empem wo ha emu ha nchichemu aduosia eye ma enkurom yensa nyina no obia ewo emfudie soronko a wodua ebidua banche ebidua mo ene ebinsu dua abe nanso wemu ha nchichemu aduoson okwa wodua banche no wadane banche mu ede aye gari a eno a ena omanfo no edan no ebinom so ye mo nkakra e wo ho.
This district we are predominantly farmers and we grow a lot of cassava here, and the cassava is processed into gari.
Ohwe senia emo ene banche a wadua wo hoyi enyini na wode ye gari a bibia ensi kwan se aban ebekwa bie gari factory e wo ho esan one district one factory a aban pese wode ba no nti ebeboa saa omanfo no pa esan se won a woyekua wo ho no wo mu hanchichemu aduoson edua banche nti enya nwanwan so se wo pe gari a ede pa e wo framantam mu a efrisa empatamu ho enkurami ensa nyina eso no faako a woye gari pa eye ehi eno eye weta efa no bi.
The people are already into the processing of cassava into gari. So we either get some machines to process more into gari, or as I said earlier, we can also process it into animal feed or into a
mane mema wo ha nyina ede wo ho agigari adwuma no mu enu nti gari no wache ne ne wakoton a no wabedi sika no esan se wa hoden ene ode ye adwuma no. Sa okoshe okwan ofa so ye won banchi fuo mu adwuma said yokotu banchi no ba wo sensen ene se wo besoa ade akofa ako a wode be ye gari no a utu se ampa wo manfo na ye kra no se aban ebebie gari factory ma won a ebeboa won e ma wabra bon so wahunu so. Manfo a wani TV African Central for to train komo no agi to mu say aban bisa won a mansin no pa de gari processing machine and say gari factory e na wo pe
na government be aje baba do factory na mi le Ketu North factory ka jimi
gari factory
ngata gari factory
ala ba gari aniadu akwana ram emi tona laki ime mi ha mienya laki duma tayo me po nyama do bu katala
we gare go me penene
apo yato
tane government be ava na me district factory ka jimi
gali factory
ngata me jiga
ala wa gali do mi leta
akpere miam le miapo do gali toto fo ngogba yi le do ma akpere mi ha mian ba miapo do na ma gali toto ma anama ahanga da bina miawo produit ko kata
mi to gali amo tuna give up plani miento mi ga ina ragozu pla joje dan kachi poinyi eduvo vana ba te to ho ba plani no vana mi factory akpagara mian mia viu ga chogaro ana naga muna chuta fata fo ba gali factory la fi
abakwasam chese ebra na kane mampani JJ Rollins e wo so no e na wo hunu se wodua banche e wo ho pa enti ebetumi a wo kosi gari factory e wo ahi ama omanfo no nanso ebra na ban efri so pe e na adwuma no nyina agiguye
fide ne bia amode ye gari no ene bi na aseye wo ha na factory microphone pa chese omo sha ase bra mampani dada Jerry John Rollins so na ne ba ha omo jem bibi anye adwuma ha enye adwuma biom na ohwe ahanum sia otumu se nchensin ni ndua ne nyina na ese ya ahanum nanka na omo ye omo soja omo de eye gari no ehi ye kro ba ko bi a gari ye ene omo dictator omo ye eno na ma emebu ne adwuma eno nanka etimi ama ekro no anya ne mpunto nanso no nanka omo ne daso aye gari factory ya nanka omo hwe ne se bebo omo no ya je no sa enye adwuma ya de ha microphone pa ye
are hoping that if this factory comes on, we will get job for our youth, the women. They will get job because the garri processing is part of their business here. They will process more and people will come and buy. So it will give job to the youth, the elders and others.
Yeah, we can process the cassava into garri. We can also process it we can get starch out of it. We can also get ethanol out of it, and we can also process it into animal feed. We process into chips to produce animal feed. We are currently looking for land, and so far we have about 20,000 acres of land that we want to use at Achieve.
Keti North Mensin nonso obekwa akonya ensa no nyuma school meche technical any senior high school bebre ho sanso na basic schools bebre nso ho enkwada ehunu se aduna wanwofo ya ene banche ho adwuma enu nti nkwada no nso ehwe nimu se anka one district one factory no aban beba besi garri factory ama won na won so wie school a wanya adwuma ye
in our locality here most of our parents involve themselves in the cassava farming process. So what I expect the government of Ghana to do for us in this locality is to build a garri processing factory, which will enable our parents to emphasize on what they have. And that will also help us when we complete school, we can easily get job there as an employment avenue.
So as our parents have been processing garri or used to process garri here, the industry that I want the government to put up here is the garri processing industry, so that when we complete the school, we can easily go there and we will do work there and get money and further the education.
Sa asemuin TV Africa ensentweni Kwame Anum enesi nani so say wo bechiri Ghana mensini no nyinaa mu ama aban eni abaso ehunu mensini bia ne efrinyum a wode kɔ hɔ a ebeboa omanfo no omanfo na kasa nso ade atomu wato ne din say exposing the district potential for enterprises hwanimu say enche bia Kwame Anum ebeba bepie wo mensini ene okuropon mu na ne omanfo no pese one district one factory aban no ebeye no wone mu abetoto ho nkom.